Good morning. Welcome to the Gatorade Sports Science Institute's ECSS Pre-Con. My name is James Carter. I'm the director of the GSSI. It's a privilege to be here this morning in Dublin, especially after last night. It would have been a different story if the penalties had gone the other way, but such is life. As director, it's my responsibility to ensure that the Institute fulfills its mission. Its mission is all around helping athletes improve their performance. And it's one of the reasons that we try and elevate nutrition at this conference. We try and get it kind of front and center as best as we can. And as a result, we've put together a nutrition track that really spans today and tomorrow. So this is when we do most of our kind of focus activation. Okay, so Dana Leese, formerly a performance nutritionist with the Canadian Sport Institute. She's had the honour of working with several of Canada's top athletes, sports scientists, and of course internationally with many professional teams. She's a registered dietitian and she's a graduate of the renowned IOC Diploma in Sport.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much to GSSI for inviting me to be part of this pre-conference, and for you guys for coming this morning and showing interest in these sessions. I am super excited to attend a European sports science conference. Usually I'm more in North America, but fortunate enough to be spending the next 3 months in Europe too. It was only a short flight over for me. So to get started, I would like you to stand up if you or somebody you know follows a gluten-free diet, or to any degree, either a little bit, avoids gluten-free foods, or follows a gluten-free diet, full-fledged gluten-free diet. So stand up if you or somebody you know follows a gluten-free diet. Stay standing if you would have answered this question the same 5 or 6 years ago. We're slow this morning, people. So this is an obvious, quick demonstration, you can sit down now, of the rapid growth and popularity of gluten-free diets. So, okay, questions? Thank you. So the question was, with FODMAPs, and is it more the volume of FODMAPs or the type of FODMAPs that could be increasing GI symptoms or triggering GI symptoms? I think it's both, and I think it's definitely very individualized. I would say if I had to fly off the cuff, I would say onions and garlic tend to be a culprit in a lot of people. It's not something you're usually eating during racing, I hope. But I would definitely first look at the volume of lactose that an athlete is eating. Sometimes that is enough to trigger symptoms, and it could just be the volume of lactose. And then I would look at the volume and then also the types of FODMAPs that they're eating. So definitely both, and very individualized.
Hello, thank you for the nice talk. My name is Dace Reichman, I'm from Latvia. I wanted to ask a little bit speculative question. I'm sorry for the rumors. But what would you think of the gluten relation with the pesticides, especially used a lot in the USA? And it has been heard rumors really that some people that just come to the Europe, spend here a month or so and eat bread that is made here, and they don't feel any like these disorders for that period of time, and they return back into USA, and there is the problem again. Yeah. Could you tell something about
yes,
this?
Fantastic question. And I've definitely had similar experiences with athletes coming over to Europe to train and race, and being able to eat the bread in Europe with no GI symptoms, but they go back to North America, specifically the US, and have GI symptoms. And there is rumors and evidence around sort of different pesticide use. It also has to do with wheat breeding as well. And I mentioned quickly ATIs, but some wheat brands are bred with basically higher levels of amylase trypsin inhibitors. And what these do is they basically protect the wheat from invasive species, et cetera. So you put more in to make it a more robust wheat. And in North America, bread lasts a really long time. There is some truth to the rumors you've alluded to in regards to both the wheat genetics and pesticide and growing conditions around wheat-based grains in terms of GI symptoms. So it is something that I would explore with an athlete. But yes, I've had similar experiences. And the bread in Europe is so good.
Kristen Janvik from Han and Maastricht University in the Netherlands. I was curious, you also measured intestinal injury with the IFABs for your gluten study. Did you look at any correlations or do you see that the gastrointestinal complaints are related to the injury that the athletes have in their blood?
Did we correlate degree of injury to gastrointestinal? Not with this study, no, we didn't. We didn't see any difference. We just saw a similar trend with IFAB as we would expect. The changes in IFAB levels were similar to other studies that used the same protocol, so that's as far as we went. We didn't look at severity of GI symptoms with individual changes in IFAB levels. I think with looking at GI symptom questionnaire scores and something like a biomarker like IFAB, I think there's a lot of, in a way, it's hard to standardize a GI symptom score across a group because everyone sort of has their different level of what a 3 means to them. And we do our best to try to standardize that with descriptions around which each Likert number means. But I do think there's challenges around using that system. But no, for that study, we didn't. If we found a difference, we probably would have.
Okay, one more time, please. That data.
Thank you very much, everybody.